are in red-hot form. The team have now won 7 matches in a row, and after victories against Scotland and Australia in this Under Armour series, will be hoping to make it 3 from 3 against Tonga today. That would set them up quite nicely for a first ever clean sweep in Warren Gatland's final autumn campaign. Well, I'm very excited to say that joining me once again to look ahead to this one is Mr. Sam Warburton. Sam, I feel like there's so much to talk about. 14 changes, a real blend of new caps, more experienced players looking to remind us what they can do. It's a side thrown together, isn't it? Is there any risk that we can lose this match?
Of course there's a risk, there is a risk, and Wales, you know, people have said historically that haven't done so well in these games. You look back to Georgia, Samoa, Japan, they have been slightly more difficult games, but you know, 2 years ago when Warren gave a lot of new guys a chance in 2016 in Auckland when we played Tonga, and we came out 24-6 winners, so it shows that in the last few years we can put out perhaps not a first 15 and still get a good victory over these tier 2 teams. So Tonga are coming into this now with 2 wins out of 3 this year, you know, with some good wins. They lost to Georgia by a point, they beat Samoa, beat Fiji, so they're actually looking pretty good. But I do think that Wales do believe in the depth in their team now, when we should be able to put out this team and still should beat Tonga today.
We've talked about depth so much, no better man to ask about the number 7 shirt. If you were a betting man, you could do worse than put money on a Wales open side being man of the match by the end of the game, because you look back, Josh Navidi last autumn really came to the fore, then James Davis in the summer took the accolades, Justin Tipuric, today Ellis Jenkins. Who is the best 7 in Wales?
Whoever plays 7 gets man of the match, so it's like that you give everyone an opportunity and they all take it. I think Justin, given his long-term track record as well, and I think he's picked up about 5 man of the match awards this season already. I think he's edging it at the moment, but yeah, Ellis is another one who in the summer had a man of the match performance against, I think it was Argentina or South Africa, can't remember, but so he played great in the summer and he's been doing fantastic for the Blues. Obviously Blues captain, so he has that leadership credentials, so we got so much strength there. I can see us having a similar combination at 6 and 7 to maybe what we had in 2017 and maybe a bit before, where you played 2 7s, so you know, like Justin and Navidi would complement very well, Ellis and Navidi would complement well, so and throw in James Davis as well. I mean it's freakish. I've always said this, we've got the best strength and depth at number 7, I think, than any other national team in the world. We honestly have. So, I mean, it's great for us, but makes a nightmare for selection for the coaches.
I want to ask you about Ellis because he starts today. There are sides to him, not necessarily his game, but very affable with the media. He's a cornerstone in that Blues team. He captains his club, his country. There are sides to him that remind me of you. I'm just wondering what sort of influence you had on his career and your relationship together at the Blues.
I get on really well with Ellis, and we always love playing together because it's great hunting the ball in pairs, you know, and it does work. And as long as you've got, if you look at the back row balance, it's more of like a pack balance. So like if you play 2 lighter weight guys, like say if it was myself and Ellis back when I was playing, if you've got a front 5 who's a little bit more heavy duty perhaps, you can get away with it, no problem. So, you know, Ellis is like, he's a line-out option, he can carry, he can hit, he can win ball on the floor, and he's got the leadership credentials from a young age anyway, but recently at the Blues at professional level. He's more, I think he's the most rounded 7 that we've got. I think other guys offer slightly different strengths and weaknesses to each other, but Ellis is probably the most rounded player that we have, and long-term wise, he's been touted as a future captain, but you don't want to put too much pressure on him right now because you want your captain to be an obvious starter, and the back row is probably the one place where there's so much competition. But yeah, he's obviously in a fantastic place at the minute.
Well, I look forward to seeing how he goes today. Thanks for your company, Sam. Well, let's turn our attention to Tonga now, because there are plenty of Tongan players who have made their name playing here in Wales, one of which the Cardiff Blues fans call the King of Tonga.
For Tonga, and his 250th appearance in the Cardiff Blues shirt since joining from Bath.
The first came over here in Bath for 6 months, and I was here, and I played against Wales in 2000. When I finished from Bath, I think I'm gonna come to Wales. So, people, I like people, and in the club too. Lots of Tongan community around here, and all the Tongan came over here in I think 99 World Cup, and they stay here like Taulupe's dad and Vunipola brothers dad, and they stay here, and then now it's getting bigger now, all the community in Wales, especially in Wales in Pontypool. I'm still living here, and because my kids, I got 3 kids, and they school here. Yeah, I live here. I think it's home away from home now. I'm like a little bit quiet, but all the supporters, they all behind, not about me, but everyone in the Blues. But lucky I got another chance to play in the final, and I'm pretty happy about the result after the game, and yeah, I definitely finished on high. And halfback, Chakulua. He played for Newcastle. He played well for Newcastle, and he is goalkeeper for Tonga. He a little bit sniper around the corner, similar to Gareth, and the number 8, Sonny Bailan. He's quite. He played for Saracen. He's quite similar to Vunipola brothers. He's very explosive of the scrum. It's all new boys. It's all young player, and then they look forward to the game. You know, they never beat Wales before, but hopefully they're gonna have a good game on Saturday. Last time they play here, I just wear the Tongan jersey and the scarf, Welsh scarf, and I'll just any team gonna be win, I'll go with them.
After beating South Africa last week, Wales women were back at the Arms Park on Friday night, hosting Hong Kong in the second of their 3-match autumn campaign. Well, Wales were clear favourites going into this one, but Kelsey, were you expecting the scoreline to be quite so steep?
Do you know what? The main thing for us going into this game today was not to underestimate them. I think a lot of people put pressure on us saying that, you know, we should win, but us going into the game, our main focus was to keep to our processes, keep exactly what we would do against any other team, and just don't underestimate them, because we know they can be physical when they want to be. So for us today, it was just to carry hard, be up front, and don't let them get through. And I think the scoreline proved today that we done our job justice and our structure works. So keep it like that, yeah.
20 uncapped players going into this at the beginning of the autumn. You had your first start today. How did that go?
Do you know what? It's absolutely amazing feeling. I've had a few caps now, but to get that first start just felt like a new cap again. It's just an honour to wear the badge and wear the jersey and play alongside some of these girls. And yeah, it's just a great attitude in camp, and we just need to keep it there now.
Siôn, mae lot o'r merched sy'n dod trwyddo, pobl fel Manon Johns wythnos yma yn dweud bod nhw'n gweld ti bach fel arwret, bod nhw wedi gwylio ti yn tyfu lan. Ti'n teimlo fwy o bwysau o'r ysgwyddau?
Fi teimlo'n hen. Mae fe wastad yn fraint i clywed rhywun yn dweud bod nhw'n edmygu chi, bod nhw'n edrych lan i chi, ond ar diwedd y dydd, pan chi ar y car a'ch gilydd, ni jyst yn cyd chwaraewyr, a mae fe'n foment browd i fi rili wedi gweld merched ifanc fel Manon Johns, fel ti'n dweud, sydd wedi edrych lan i ni merched yn cyd chwarae gyda ni, achos mae'n jyst yn dangos pa mor effeithiol, pa mor dda mae'r rygbi a mae'r chwarae ma'n ddatblygu.
A be am Canada wythnos nesaf? Talgen lot fwy caled, trydydd yn y byd, o'n nhw wedi meiddi chi tro diwetha wnaethoch chi cwrdd yn cwpan y byd. Pa fath o her fydd y gêm na?
Fi credu gêm fwy heriol i ni hydref hyn fydd e. Yn amlwg, fel wedys ti, ni wedi chwarae nhw dwywaith o blaen yn cwpan y byd, collon ni dwywaith iddyn nhw. Ni'n gwybod bydd e'n gêm corfforol iawn. Ond fi'n credu chwod ar ôl perfformio fel hyn ni'n anabod bod strwythurau ni'n gweithio. Felly mae'r wythnos yn mynd i fod yn wythnos hynod o bwysig i ni'n arwain mewn i'r gêm na.
Diolch yn fawr, thank you very much. There is one more game to come in this autumn campaign next week against Canada. Saturday, Happersland back here in the Arms Park, and it's sure to be a good one.
I'm here at the Principality Stadium for a Legends tour with some of the Admiral staff. We've just got to try and find a legend.
Nice to see you, Stephen.
Oh,
good luck.
Okay. Do you know the Six Nations used to be the 12 nations, but it just took too long, so they cut it by half, and that's why it's the Six Nations now.
Okay.
What do you guys do? And who do you work for?
Admiral.
Admiral.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
The history of this room, it's always been the press conference room, but in 2007 we renamed it. This is the Ray Gravel press conference room.
Played a bit.
He played a bit.
I played against Grav.
Did you?
Yeah, back in when I used to play. Yeah, great player.
Can I have some photos behind there?
I can have a photo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can
Are you sure now?
Yeah, show the family. This was my first day.
Well, I was going to say first day, in the middle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
You can't just switch off, you know, you've got media duties you've got to do, so you've got to do ice baths as well. And
They keep the beers in there, do they?
maybe in your day, not anymore.
Oh, right. Could I have a photo with Tom, is that all right?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right with you?
Yeah. Where should we do it? By here?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Perfect. Jump in.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
He's all there.
Wow, look at this. This is fantastic.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, it's professional these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they have their own cubicle for...
Own cubicle, the boots are there, everything's there, so it sort of numbers off from 15.
We never had change rooms when I was playing. We'd get changed on the pitch, you know. Sorry, I need the toilet, I do.
Can you go to the toilet?
Quickly use the toilet.
We're not supposed to use it. Yeah, go on.
Sorry about that, this old age
Doesn't come along.
catching up, you know. Is this what it sounds like when the players are going out? Yeah. Loud, isn't it? Put my hearing aid down. Loud, isn't it? Huh? Good. The grass, I read they got from Greenland, didn't they? Because it's so green there. And they wanted the grass to be as green as possible.
Yeah.
New trainers my grandchildren bought me for Christmas. Under Armour they are, they're comfy. I can have a kick on the pitch.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, they're my size, is that? Do. Oh.
The tee faces this way. It's not going to fit straight. You've got to place it, angle it slightly forward.
I do, put it on.
It should just naturally stay on that tee. Think about playing against Grav. All those tries you might have scored, might not have scored. I don't think this is Steve Pound. It's Stephen Lee Halfpenny.
Basically, I just didn't have a clue.
I didn't really at all. Saw his kick was quite good, but no idea. Actually, no idea.
And Tom Shanklin was very rude to this guy he's never met as well. So
I feel so sorry for him.
I know. I did feel sorry for him. Poor Steve Pound.
My hair's still on. All right though. Oh, this grass is lovely.
Well, it's a special day for many players today, but none more so than Liam Williams, who earns his 50th cap. And I'm very lucky to be joined by his family in this splendid hospitality box, which I hope Liam arranged for you, did he?
Yes, he did, yeah. Nice surprise.
The last time I saw you, you were out in New Zealand before the first test. He was very much the story of the week then, about to start. His impending move to Saracens has been a huge success. And now we're back for his 50th cap. Can you get any more proud?
Oh, no, it's just amazing. He worked so hard, you know, and to be here today.
Oh, I'm sure he's on the first tears, but, you know, we've seen videos of him up there, and he really has come such a long way since his first start 6 years ago, isn't he?
I know, it's mad to think that it was November 2011 he was actually called up to the Welsh squad, and he had his first cap in June 2012, and from 2012 to now, 50 caps. It's just phenomenal, you know, yeah.
And Brian, part of the reason we're so proud is because he didn't take the natural path to where he's come today. You know, he didn't go through the academy system. We know that he learned his trade as a scaffolder. Was there a time he maybe thought about giving up, or was he always predetermined?
No, he was always going to be a rugby player. I think he was so good at his young age and everything. Yeah, he's good at. And he was never really good scaffolder.
What was he like as a young player? Was he the elusive sort of player we've come to so accustomed to today?
Yeah, nobody could ever catch him really. He's, one game he played in as hooker in the scrum, and he went up to the number 8 legs and couldn't catch him, so he was gone. So yeah, nobody could ever catch him, but yeah, he's a good player.
And Sophie, he seems to have really settled into the Saracen squad by his performances. He seems to have really hit the ground running. What's life for him like outside of Wales now in London?
I mean, he's loving it. He's fitted in just like a dream. Like, the boys have sort of taken to him so well. He's really just become one of the team, and you know, he's really good with all the younger boys, all the academy boys there. The boys seem to love him. The coaches love him. He's loving life up there, really.
Well, I won't steal any more of your time. You really are one of the most down-to-earth families, I think, in the Wales setup. Enjoy today. I hope you've got your tissues, Jane.
I got my tissues, yeah. And I put money in Brian today, so that's...
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, ahead of today's match, we asked Liam Williams and a few other players to commentate on a try Wales scored 17 years ago against Tonga, which features current coaches Robin McBride and Rob Howley.
That is a brilliant finish. He may well get there.
Again, Wales 5 metres over the gain line and...
Oh, bit of a change in the black kit.
Steve Jones with the short hair.
Rhys Williams. Oof.
Oh, yes, you'll red and black kit.
Some big hits going in here.
Open field ball.
At least goes straight. Ball's on the floor for Howley. Stephen Jones. Again, Robin McBride.
Allez.
Oh, is that offload from Rob McBride there?
Oh, Chavez carved up in all these clips so far, isn't he?
Great offload. Chavez.
Colin Chavez, he's been very prominent in a number of these clips. Ah, sure, we'll go for Rob Howley.
Go on, Howley.
Speed.
Oh, silver boots, you'd be happy with them. Quick. I think it was an offload from Rob McBride, just set it up.
That's all come from that turnover. Rob hasn't changed a bit. No.
Rob Howley's 10th try, the surge of pace from the scrum half. It was going a bit crookedly, but that was a beautiful pass by Robin McBride.
Yeah, great pass.
Inside ball.
Yeah.
Great tip player as well.
Yeah, shift.
A little bit of gas.
I'm sure Salilo Martens was doing that.
Oh, he's hitting that.
Oh. That's some good offloading, to be fair.
Lovely pop, and there's the support.
14 changes to a team. Ellis Jenkins captains for the first time here at the Principality Stadium. Tonga's today's challenge, but it's about much more than that, as these players aim to win a place in Warren Gatland's plans for the Rugby World Cup.
Bigger, a drosodd, mae Dan Bigger yn mynd. A mae Cymru ar dan 12 munud, 1 pwynt ar hugain wedi sgori'n barod.
Great atmosphere today, honoured to come off the field, score my first try. Got Rob Evs over me.
Hello.
On fire today, Evsy boy.
Cheers, pal. And you, boy.
Nice one, boy.
On the first try.
Cheers, boy.
Owen, I think you've just about got your breath back. Certainly a pretty breathless test match. Momentum swinging both ways in that, but boy, did you turn it on in the second half.
Yeah, I think we started quite well, you know, took a foot off the gas a little bit towards the end of the first half and let them have some cheap tries, but I think we showed some character in the end, score as many tries we did and get so many points on the board, so pretty pleased with that. Yeah,
was that always the plan, just to tire them out, grind them down and then run amok in the second half?
Yeah, our tactics were to work in their front five, get them chasing kicks and things, and I think last 20 minutes I think it showed they were tired and the space opened up for us then.
Was there a point in the middle third where you thought, hang on, we're letting this slip away from underneath our noses? Was there a panic point at all?
Yeah, I think we all had a little bit of panic and a boot up the bum, I think, but we showed, like I said, we showed some character and showed what we can do as, obviously the boys the first 2 weeks have shown what they can do, and then we just had a point to prove today, so we're pretty pleased with that again.
Given this is a team that's been very much thrown together, you know, you're all from different clubs, countries, the fact that you can come out and notch up a score like that, what does it say about the squad at the minute?
I think it shows the depth we've got, you know, we've got a lot of old boys here, we've got a lot of youngsters coming through, and I think it's good that coaches are giving us young boys the opportunity to show we can do it, and it's building nicely for the future of Welsh rugby.
Your longest winning streak since 05, I believe, so surely your favourites now going into the South Africa clash.
Yeah, I'd like to think we're favourites, and a lot of the boys put their hand up today, so hopefully we'll get the win next week as well.
Hopefully, thank you very much.
Cheers.
The last 100 metres of that journey, of the bus journey into the stadium, is quite overwhelming. You know, thousands and thousands of people waving to the bus. Yeah, that was something special. Yeah. Well, I love the anthem. It's the best anthem, isn't it? So I was really honoured to sing that out there.
To have his first cap for Wales, which is a tremendous.
I sang YMCA and I sort of blocked out everyone, so I don't know how it went down, but yeah, I went in a bit too hot and went probably a bit too long on it as well. So yeah, I'm glad it's done.
So Wales wrap up proceedings with 10 tries to their name and a record-winning margin against Tonga. Next week will be the toughest challenge yet. South Africa, reinvigorated under Rassie Erasmus, it's sure to be a cracker.
Gareth Anscombe starts this summer international. Ross Moriarty, Ellis Jenkins again. Halanamos is over and Wales score the first try of the match in Washington. Thomas Williams twists, turns, gets back up, is over, try awarded. The scrum half on day one of his international career scores a try. Esterhazen does get the pass away, and it's going to be a try for Makazole Mapimpi. South Africa take the lead, 6.5 minutes to go. There's a try for Wales! Ryan Elias with the try. But Curly Cardiff blows the final whistle and Wales have beaten South Africa at the start of their tour.